Here we are again. We just left the hand of God. So come over here to the tombs area. I want to show a few things over here to y'all. Anyway, I want to talk about what we see right here. I'm standing on. There's two round stones sits in here. This symbol here means a bread box. And basically what it's saying is man does not live by bread alone. They need sustenance, like gold, silver, stuff like that. And then over here, you've got two more holes. These are holes, and those are round stones. They're opposites. So you got what's called a double dagger. Now, whenever you have a double dagger, you're within 15, 20 paces from treasure. Anyway, I'll climb up over here. Another thing we look for, you see this guy right here? He's got part of his hat, he's got a round thing up on his head, I forget what it's called, but his eye and his mouth. These are called loyal servants. You find one of these, you got treasure nearby. These are really good. The bigger they are, the more treasure. Oh, it's pretty muddy, it's raining. If I don't fall down. Back here, I believe you can see it from there, but there's actually a face right here. His nose and his mouth, and he's got a rock inside, like he's biting his tongue. That's another clue as to where to look. Now they have this rule. A lot of people say, oh, the Jesuits buried it like 20 feet. I've even heard guys tell me, we need to go down about 60 feet. And I'm telling, you know what, dude? Dig it. I'm out of here. Anyway, a good rule of thumb is 5'7" for depth or distances from markers. And I'm going to show you a little bit about that. Now, it doesn't have to be, say you got a marker and it's talking about treasure, and you know it's right here. It doesn't necessarily mean it's 5'7" inches down. It can be 5'7" inches away. So, with this one, and we go back here to the loyal servant, which is, this is a good example, but it doesn't always play a part with loyal servants. A loyal servant can be anywhere up to maybe 50 paces away from where there's treasure. It always varies, but the bigger they are, the better they are. Anyway, if you got two of them, then you got two treasures. Anyway, here you got your loyal servant, and lo and behold, right here there's a cave. Okay, when I first found this, you didn't know there was a cave there. It was covered up, rocks were in front of it. It was concealed 5'7" inches away to the entrance to this cave. Okay. When I crawled in there, all that was left for me was a square impression about this deep in the floor. I believe Ronaldo, he got killed over there in Diamond Fork Canyon over that way in Utah when he was up here raiding tombs and enslaving Indians, but I believe he is the one that come after his great-grandfather's treasure and recovered that one. But that one's Spanish, so it was hidden. They use a lot of these areas to hide their own stuff. In fact, the Spanish were camped just over the hill. They had a big encampment and fort. They were actually trying to get into these tombs here. And so they didn't mess with too much here because they'd learned a lot over the past about, you know, it was a lot easier to tear into a wall of a pyramid, you know, than around here. There's so many different varieties that, you know, if you're off 10 feet, you might as well be off 10 miles. Anyway, back over here, I'm sure you're not going to be able to see it from there, but due to the terrain, my cameraman is just going to hang right there. Okay, I've got a letter P right here, and then I've got a letter C right there. PC, I like to say it's praise Christ, but P also pertains to church, and C also pertains to like a cave or a mine, but I always go with the PC. If you find the PC, you always look for the I, like P.C.I.AVI, praise Christ, one God, PC. Now, from down the hill, on a good day, this spot right here shows up as an eye, an eyeball. There's also an eye back around here on the other side of this rock here where I was just at. There's another eye there that you can see down below. Can't see them from up here, but you can see them from below. P.C.I. Look for the eye. That's another good clue. All right.